No, we're in the building. What's going on?
Oh, what's up, guys? King Drew here with my co-host.
Like first, we're in the building.
Yeah, man. Listen, we back. I know we said Sunday. Our apologies. A lot of stuff going on in the back end, but we here though. It's Friday. Just know that we're here for Friday, and that's all that matters. So we're gonna do the wheel again one more time, just for the last five entries. If you're here, you're on Twitter. Comment right now. We may be able to slide you in. If you're on YouTube, comment right now.
Let them know.
And if not, you got literally until I plug in this charger. I'm not playing with y'all.
Let them
I'm
know.
playing
What's
with y'all.
that? What? First place 500, second place 200,
Yep.
third place 100,
So,
just like that. So
you
right
want
now,
no, go ahead. Go ahead. You want
oh
to
no,
do
no,
it?
right, right,
Nah,
right.
go
And then
ahead,
so
bro. You
ultimately,
already
so this
go.
right here is to show the people how we're interacting and engaging with individuals who add their frequencies to what we got going on, right? It's all about us. It's only us that can save us, right? And that's just what it is. So this is a part of us showing how we could elevate our circumstances with just coming together, right? In that regard. So again, we appreciate all of you guys for pulling up, right? And again, like King Drew said, get active, get in that chat, right?
Mm-hmm.
TikTok. You might be able to get up on here and get an entry into winning. You see it right across the screen, people. So do what you got to do.
Yeah. Like Life said, first place 500, second place 200, third place $100. Listen, at the end of the day, it goes back to you taking action, interacting, and you know, ultimately making that move. Because I can tell you all y'all want, there's already people that's gonna jump in there. But if you don't take no action, you're still gonna be where you're at. So, we want to welcome you guys to this live. We did one last week. Go check it out. It's on our YouTube. It's also on Twitter. So check it out. So without further ado, we're not gonna waste too much of your time because I know what you're here for. I know what you want to see is the wheel. So the Twitter/YouTube wheel. Can we see the wheel, brother?
Yes, we can.
Can
Let's
we
go.
see the wheel? Cue up the music. What you got, brother?
All right. How about you cue up the music? I got the wheel. Hopefully, everybody can see the wheel. Could I get a confirmation?
Yes, the wheel is
Yes.
looking
All
great.
right. We got the wheel. We got the wheel.
Wheel
All
now,
right. So you guys are ready for this?
not yet.
Twitter, YouTube, exclusive. Are you guys ready? Okay. What we got going on in the back? Mm.
Hey, look at these
All right.
names, man. Wow.
All right. Which
So,
one? All right.
so
So that's real. So hold on. What are you gonna say?
before we even spin the wheel,
Yeah.
I just want to explain that ultimately this is what the wheel's gonna look like when we do the actual raffle for the 500. We're doing three spins: first place, second place, third place. That's it. You want to come back? We do another one, and then we move on from there. It's very simple. It's gonna be quick, straight to the point. Let's not play these games. And what we're still trying to figure out, if you want to comment right now, should it be on TikTok? Should it be on Twitter? Should it be on YouTube? We're still figuring out where we're gonna do the wheel, the actual wheel for the raffle. So at the end of the day, it goes back to you guys. We need you guys to interact because we're gonna do what we do anyway. So the more input that you give us, at the end of the day, it goes back to, hey, you guys are a part of our community. We're building out the community right now. And like I said, if you don't have a TikTok, then best believe you'll see it. That's if you enter, then get you a TikTok. Or we'll bring it to YouTube or Twitter. It depends. It depends on what you guys say, because it comes back to you guys because y'all are part of the community. So whatever y'all put out there, that'll determine which way we go. Because we can go either way. So, without further ado, bring the wheel back, brother. I know I was
Oh
going
no, no,
back and
no.
forth.
Absolutely,
Just,
definitely.
I just wanted to put that out there so you guys know that this is what the wheel's gonna look like. when we get to the final wheel. We'll call it the final wheel going forward.
Mm.
Final wheel, 3 spins. We'll decide the winners, and that's gonna be it. So without further ado, we have 5 slots for the entry to the 5 slots, which are gonna be entries to the actual chance to win $500. So if you want to spin the wheel, brother, we'll see who the first person is. Let's do this.
All right, let's do
Let's,
this. In 3, 2, 1. Let's get it.
let's get it. And number one is
So let's go.
that's from YouTube. Yes,
That's
I know. That's
YouTube.
crazy, right? I know that's from YouTube. I know that one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that person personally, but congratulations. You are now entered into the final wheel. I appreciate that. We'll send you a message and let you know. So you already have that person in there. I don't need to write it down, right? Yes?
Exactly. Correct. Yep.
Boom.
Yep.
So there we go. So at the end, we'll collect these names and boom. So are you ready for the next one?
Just let them know. All right. Let's
Let
go.
them know we're going. We're going for the next one. Boom. Let's get to it. So, oh, that was close. You seen that, right?
Oh,
Did you
did
see
I?
that? You saw
Did
that. You
I?
saw what was
I
underneath that,
did.
right?
Oh, sure enough, did. Shout out to you, Twitter. Shout out to
Yes.
Twitter. We out
I'm
here. Shout
sorry.
out to
No, shout
Twitter.
out to Twitter. Straight up Twitter. But the
Yeah,
name underneath that was crazy. Yeah, that would have been too much. We would have broke the internet on that one. But
man.
congratulations. And life. I'm gonna talk to you after this because I see what you did there. I saw what you did there because it's right underneath. It was very close.
Nuts, brother.
Congratulations.
Nuts.
Number 2. Let's get on to number 3. Let me put this down a little bit. Let's do it. Man, I'm telling you guys, I can't wait for the wheel. We have everybody in there. Wow. That was close. I know the person underneath
Wow.
too. That right there is another YouTube. So we got 2 YouTube,
The
one
youths.
one Twitter.
Yeah, YouTube is
Congratulations to
dominating.
you. Definitely. How much more we got? 2 more?
Two more. Two more. Yep.
Number 4. Let's get it.
All right.
Here we go. Let's spin this wheel, man. I'm telling you. We need to get some people in these chats. Another. I don't know that one. I don't know if I put that one. That might be YouTube. But if that's YouTube,
Sure. Yep. YouTube. Yes, it's a
yep,
YouTube.
that's YouTube. Yep.
Hmm.
YouTube killing the game right now, man.
YouTube is killing
Where
the
where
game.
you at?
Let's go.
And I like the way you did that because you put the at, so it kind of like differentiate that. I like that. I appreciate that.
Oh no, that absolutely. Yeah. All
Yes.
right. Final spin. The
Final
final.
spin, guys.
What's
Final
this?
spin for the last entry, and then after this, you gotta pay to play.
Mm,
So let's do
Go.
it. It's like buffering a little bit.
And YouTube again dominated.
YouTube literally destroyed. Woo, man! But listen, this is how the wheel's gonna be. The final wheel's gonna ultimately look like that, and that'll be the first one. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna make it as entertaining as possible, guys. Listen,
Facts.
it comes back to right now. Remember, this is the second time we did this. We have the first one down below, or it should be here somewhere. I'll put it up. So at the end of the day, it's just like very excited. Um, it's winner. Yeah, you can be a winner. It's right there. Go into the YouTube, and right now it's pinned on the Twitter. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, guys. And help us get to this 1,000 mark, man. Let's not play these games. There's too many of you guys between Freedom Nation, King Talk Live on TikTok, King Talk Live on Twitter. Yeah, there it is. I was trying to grab it. There's too many of you guys. There's no way. Come on, hit that subscribe button. We'll continue to hit you with value. We'll continue to keep that energy going, keeping it rocking. I'm telling you, the more that you guys interact with us, the more we do. And like I said, we're gonna hit the streets. We're gonna get to that part. It's coming, and then we're gonna get to the level where we're right next to each other. That's happening too. We're gonna be live on all of these platforms. It's
Let's
coming.
go. Let them know.
Literally,
Let them
go
know.
back and watch all of the stuff that we talked about. We're doing right now.
Facts.
It's a matter of time. So, like I said, man, listen, I'm telling you, final wheel, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome. We're gonna have some fun. We'll do a little bit of stuff in there to make it more entertaining, and then we'll ultimately get to the final wheel. And it's gonna be a great time.
Also, too, in addition to that, right, we're gonna attach to this video pretty much of detailed instructions for again for all the individuals going forward how to participate in the raffles, right? To where you're gonna send your donations, and again, the raffle is it consists of 100 slots, right? So as you guys saw, we essentially raffled through the form of an entry to give what that's 11 people. We did no what
Mm-hmm.
seven
11,
that right.
11.
So we got 11 people essentially that just got an entry into either winning $500, $300, $100, right? So again, so that's a part of what our intent is, right? It's only us who could save us. So really, when you think about it, right, think about everything that you participate in, that you understand that it does nothing for your existence. You're actually paying your competitor to keep you in the conditions that you're in right now. At least this way, based upon a participation, we all know that we're ultimately in agreement to certain narratives, right? And if we understand that, now us coming together at least will give us the ability to at least someone within our group could experience things that you get what I'm saying, based upon now an access to certain resources, right? So and again, that's just a part of this manipulation based upon an understanding. But the bigger picture, right, is what we're going to get to ultimately, right? And we're going to give you snippets, right? Like to more towards the end of this video, we're going to go over some more things, but just to keep it more on the raffle part of it in regards to participation. Again, link to this video, you're going to see a detailed information with again how to participate and where to send your donations. So in return, you're gonna get your slot, your entry. I'm sorry, your entry for the
No,
raffle.
slot is right because
You know what I mean?
there's only what? Let me do my math real quick. Minus one. 89 slots left.
So
Yeah. Because if we have 11, yep, that's 89.
yeah,
So let's get to the final wheel, guys. I'm so excited. I can't, oh my God, I can't keep it together. And man, based on the data that I have, and it's the intro to my vacation, whew,
let's
man,
go.
let's get it.
Let's go.
Let's do this. Let's make it happen. And like I said, it comes back to you taking action because that's the key component. And that's the one thing that I struggled with too whenever I even started learning about all the things that I learned about, whether it be about myself and manifesting everything along that lines, it was just the one thing that always the taking action. Taking action was always the one thing that when I heard it, it's like something inside of me I cringe a little bit. But it was more so once you get to a level where you understand yourself and have those filters, those barriers within your mind, taking action isn't hard. You know,
Hmm.
you do it
Right.
because you know that it's a stepping stone to get you to where you need to be. For me, ultimately, I see $500, whatever the donation may be. I'm just like, hey, at the end of the day, if you don't put no skin in the game, you ain't gonna get nothing. Point blank, period. Just like the lottery right now, it's $2 to win a potential tonight. Tonight, tomorrow, it might be too late, but tomorrow you can potentially wake up to be a millionaire. You know what I mean? A multi-millionaire. to put it that way. Somebody just won on Wednesday. They literally just won multiple millions, and their life just changed. They put up $2, bought it, don't even care about it, whatever the case may be. I'm not saying $500 is gonna change your life, or the two or the 100, but hey, if you can put up $10, hey, why not? Because at the end of the day, and also the value that we're gonna give you by you subscribing and following us, it's a win-win. Because, like I said, when it comes to this channel, we're inner and outer understanding. Inner being you, outer being what's happening around you. I can't express that enough. I talk about it in every video because I want you to understand what it is that we're about on this channel. And on top of that, we have two different point of views. Life, if you listen to Life, you can already hear, and you already know me. I'm of the perspective of, hey, I'm right there with you. So I understand when I talk from the perspective where I talk from, I'm already hearing and seeing where you're coming from. So at the end of the day, it goes back to taking action, and you just make that move. I can't express it enough. And I already told y'all, when the next final wheel comes up, I'm going in there. Best believe. I don't know what Life is doing, but I'm throwing my name in, my hat in the ring. Let's believe. I'm telling y'all right now. I've been saying it. You can go back and watch the other videos. Best believe. So when I win, I'm gonna be manifesting. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. You know how I do out here,
Let
brother.
them know.
Let them know. So I ain't playing no games out here, brother. So yeah, man. I know you said you were either you wanted to show something else or what you want to do, because
Right, yeah, yeah. So what I'm going to do, and again, we appreciate everyone in attendance. Again, as always, you guys, for the most part, who rock with us, you guys see what our intent is, right? So again, it's all about understanding this manipulation that we're currently in for what it is, based upon how it's keeping you in your captivity, based upon your participation, right? And it was all about how you acknowledge what quote unquote, people say, well, it's the reality, right? You got to ask yourself, whose reality, right? Constantly, whose reality are you referring to? Because then if it was your reality, then guess what? Everything that you don't associate with, you wouldn't be experiencing it, because why? It's ultimately your reality. So I say that to say this. A couple of videos back, we I had thrown it out there in regards to self determination, right? In regards to an understanding as far as what does that mean to you with just you seeing those combination of words, right? Self determination, and then it said equal, truth, freedom, health, right? So for the most part, we kind of run around and we spoke to ultimately what does that mean, seeing those words together. So for today, what I would like to do is even take it a step further with an understanding as far as in its definition how self-determination is expressed, right? So the good people in the community, you know will rock with us just for a little bit longer, just for us to go over this, because this is something that is extremely critical for you in your experience. Again, extremely critical for you in your experience. So the first piece of document I'm going to share with you guys, let me get back to this share screen. It's going to be, hopefully everybody can see this, and exactly as it reads, right? The International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights, right? So now a lot of what we probably was exposed to, I know myself, right, and I can speak to this, is it's more so on the civil part of it, right, as opposed to the international part, as it correlates to your political rights, to your actual human rights. Now, why is any of this important, right? So let's get into it a little bit more. But in doing so, I'm just gonna uh, kind of. Oh, I'm sorry. So, all right. So I'm sorry, right? So let's get into the first article of this right here, right? So the first article of this, right, and just to kind of get the conversation going, right? It goes on to say all people have the right of self determination. By virtue of that right that freely determines their political status and freely pursue their economic, social, and cultural development, right? So again, hopefully you guys could, and we're going to share the links to all of these to the information that I'm sharing with you guys. So again, like we say here all the time, do your own research specific to anything that you come across, right? Because why? It's your birthright. You should not just go along with something knowing that it goes against your better interests. Now, what this does, it shows us it from a perspective of an understanding, meaning what? When it comes to the law. So you have to say to yourself, as a human being, they actually thought about these conceptions, right? That people could ultimately be in. So this is why they came up with certain laws as a preventative, so certain types of tyrannies can't be done on the people, right? So again, the level of awareness that what this creates, it shows you your power, right? And it goes on by saying again, right? Again, Article 1, all people have the right of self determination, right? You have to say to yourself, what is self determination? By virtue of that right, that freely determines their political, meaning you. So you don't now get to be in an experience and now somebody is telling you, well, this is the political party, and by default you either have to go along with it or you could forfeit that by saying, well, I don't vote, right? While all along still being in the confine of that political structure, right? So this is the manipulation, as opposed to you now doing what? Determining your own political status and freely pursue their economic, social, and cultural development, right? So ultimately, again, please take your time, go through this, right? In regards to what this is, the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights. Again, this is this is what we talk about, cause and effects, right? Effects being the manifested elected experiences. Operative word here, elected, right? So now, cause and effect. So now you're stuck based upon participating into stuff that you know is against your own demise versus doing what? Exercising your birthright as it correlates to self-determination. And again, this doctrine, look it up, right? I please, I'm begging you, if this, check this out, right, and see what it means, how it may correlate for you to have an understanding in regards to that earth is your birthright and you are in captivity by your own participation as it pertains to all of the things that you're dealing with that correlates to your demise, right? So this is the first piece of information I would like to share with our members, right? Our next piece of information is going to be this one here. So this is the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. So the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. So let's go into this one, right? Article 1. So what's the first thing it says in this one? All human beings are born free and equal in dignity and rights. They are endowed with reason and consents and should act towards one another in spirit of brotherhood, right? So again, when we look at the verbiage based upon the combination of words that was put together as it correlates to the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, you're seeing that these individuals are making sure there's no interpretation of, well, what are they saying, right? No, they're telling you this is your right. So the fact that again you will now rather participate in a narrative, right, that we understand are elected, manifested experiences. Why? Why would you continue to keep participating if you understand that there are actual, policies that exist that where you can empower yourself? It's not now, oh, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go vote, or I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go protest. It's really simple, right? It comes back to you and your awareness. Is it serious enough? You probably might say to yourself, well, man, my parents deal with it. They never talked about self-determination. What is this, right? So what, right? I dealt with it for the majority of this time, right? So now again, if you're in a position to where you have children, and again, if you know better, right? Now what? Now you're just going to pass the buck down the line, right? So again, when we talk about reality, you have to say to yourself, whose reality? Whose reality are you normalizing and thinking? And now you're pushing off to the side a piece of doctrine that exists, and the sole purpose is as for preventative, so we don't get into to this point that we're at right now. So again, I appreciate you guys again taking your time to indulge with me, just to give us a little bit of a visual when it comes to self-determination. And the last piece to that is all, what I'm going to add to that is this right here. Hold on real quick, my bad. So specific to, if you want to, um, again, based upon you doing your own research, right? And if you feel like this is something that is meaningful, specific to your understanding in regards to, what the intent is, right here, governed by the people. So you could go ahead and you could again read this, right, and come to your own conclusion, and then from there you will be able to determine if this is something that you think that you would like to participate in that sense, and so forth, right? So, and King Drew, obviously, I know none of this stuff, you and I talked about and or went over, so I'm not necessarily looking, to get any kind of input per se specific to that. It was just more so sharing the information. Like I told you earlier when you called me, I was actually on that call. That call exists every Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, right? So ultimately, that's what it is, specific to self determination. And again, I appreciate you guys giving me the opportunity to share that with you guys. Thank you.
Yeah. And now I'm gonna have to check it out myself, you know, because it was brought to you for a reason. If you're watching this video, I'm telling you, it came to you for a reason. And if you made it this far, make sure you hit that like button. If you're in the chats right now or you're watching this live, hit that like button, man, so the algorithm can send it out to other people. Because the algorithm be like, well, we don't know. Stop playing these games. Hit that like button. If you're watching this later, comment down below. Self determination. That's the key word. And we'll literally break down this whole we'll break this whole raffle down, whether it be in the comments, whether it be in a tweet, whether it be in a TikTok video. We're gonna break it all down. Excuse me. And for all those, congratulations to all those people that are already entered into the final wheel. I wish y'all nothing but luck, and I wish y'all nothing but the best. Self determination equals truth, freedom, and health. Like I said, it should be health first, but that's just how it's written. Because without your health, none of the other stuff matters, right? So, is this the question? What
Oh,
what
no,
does
no, no, no,
great?
no, 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 no. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's all good, brother.
Yeah,
Um,
I
yeah,
was
man.
looking.
Like I said, guys, if y'all made it this far in the video, this is the fun part right here.
This
This
is
is
what I
what
was looking for right here.
yeah, this this
To close
this
it
one
out.
right
To close it out. Let them know, King Drew. I was trying to set you up in this one right here.
like I said before, who who are you? What are you? When are you? Where are you? And why are you? It comes back to you. All of that equals you. You notice the key component of that is you. So we don't know who we are. We don't know what we are. We don't know when we are. We don't know where we are. And we don't know why we are. so so if somebody told you that they know those answers, you need to question them and go a little deeper.
Let's
So
go.
very interesting in terms of these questions that you need to ask yourself. Because the answers are there and they're all within. And you gotta go deeper. And if you rock with us, we'll continue to unlock those levels because it's all about that next level experience. We talk about the experience. Then we also talked about the experience within the experience. Now, the next thing we're going to talk about next Friday is the next level of the experience.
Let's go.
You know, I had a piece of it today. I had a piece, I was on the yacht,
Mm,
cooling, riding through the Boston Harbor, cooling. Amazing experience.
let's
I'm
go.
telling you, there's things where you hear it, and then at first you hear it and you automatically dismiss it because they're like, I don't have the funding for that. But you do. You do. I'm pretty sure you do. It's just that you didn't plan for it. That's what it is. If you plan for it, you set the money aside, you can do it. You want to travel to Paris, you want to go to Dubai, just got to plan for it. That's all it comes down to. You have to fund it. Because I'm pretty sure you waste money on things that you don't really necessarily need. Netflix, per se. You notice they keep rising the price. I've been wanting to get rid of Netflix, by the way, but we'll have a whole nother conversation about that. But like I said, the experiences are out there, and it's up to you to go out there and experience all of it. Experience the world. And if you haven't seen it yet, go check out our videos with blacks. I'm telling you, man, great videos. Go check them out. I'll link it up here. Life's about to show it to us. So we have $1 billion worth of game. Awesome video. What's the other one? The other one is the experience within the experience. And yeah, those are the two, right? Yes.
Yep, yep.
Yep. Those are the two. So billion, go check out $1 billion worth of game. Awesome. We broke down the NBA and how some of these games, and it very interesting that I was listening to this thing on Breakfast Club where every now and then they put out like these random podcasters, not random podcasters, but these podcasters that correlate with some of the things that we talk about. And we talked about how how these basketball games could have been pre-recorded or whatever the case may be. And we also mentioned the fact that, and again, as you can see me taking my sip over there, talked about how it was talking about how the referees was literally they were manipulating the game. So they were betting on the game as they were refereeing. So, whatever calls, some may go through, some may not go through. And yeah, this is $1 billion worth of game. The other one is the experience within the experience. Check those out. I'll link those down below. Want to check those out. I'm telling you, man. Final Wheel is going to be awesome. We have a lot of shorts. A lot of it, most of it comes from our TikTok. Because if you're not over there, we still get it to you. And we'll try to get it to you. If you're watching this on Twitter, don't feel left out. I got you. If you're on Twitter and you're like, yo, I don't see none of those videos, subscribe to the YouTube channel. That's a solution. It's not always talking about the problem. That's the solution. You
Let's
know,
go.
very simple. This video will be pinned on our Twitter. So, and the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do a video breaking down the raffle. That's what we're gonna do. So give us some time. We'll get a video out explaining the raffle, how it works, how you can participate if you're not one of the you didn't get a free entry. It's like I wanna play. I wanna get in there. I wanna win my 500, you know? So just we'll break it all down for you guys. And it's gonna be great. We'll have some fun. So yeah, it's Friday night, man. It's Friday night, guys. Listen, party don't stop. And depending on how life is feeling, might take it to the top. Depends. Depends. I don't know how time's looking on your end, brother.
Uh, I'll call it. Call it.
So
Yeah.
you'll call it, but I'm going.
You gonna go? You gonna go on to tape?
I'll see you guys on the top.
On the
I'll see
top?
you there. Yeah. Oh yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
I was already there, anyways.
Oh, you were there. Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
All
I was
right, all
already there.
right.
You
Let's
know,
go. Okay,
the party don't stop.
let's
Final wheel
go.
coming to you soon.
Mm.
Sooner the better. But just let me close this out. Congratulations to all the people that won an entry to a chance to win $500. And for those that want to enter in, for those that want to enter in, we'll break it all down on how you can enter. Can't wait. It's going to be fun. So only 89 slots left. 500. I don't know what to tell you. Worst come to worst. Yeah, you hear the man. Time is ticking. Worst come to worst, you win 200. And if your luck's not that great, you win 100. You know,
Mm.
so it's gonna be fun. We're gonna make it a great experience for you guys. We talk about the experience around here, and it's up to us to create an amazing experience. So, without further ado, I want to thank you guys for watching. I'm King Drew. This is my co-host.
Like first.
You want to close it out, brother? Hit him with a little something, and then we out.
Again, we appreciate you guys. Only us could save us. Again, it goes back to your intent specific to your liberation. And on that note, again, check your frequencies, right? Only you know as much as where you're trying to go. Until the next one, we out.
Peace.